Hey folks, so now that we've been releasing information out there for HPA for you, we figured a good idea would be doing a tips and tricks for how to HPA. Just a quick one. So first and foremost, make sure that you get yourself a good hop up. And for a good hop up for HPA, let me tell you something. Even Wolverine Airsoft will tell you you just need a stock one. I run just stock G&Gs and JGs in mine, and they work perfectly. This one here is just a normal stock. You can tell just a standard M4 hop up does the trick. There's some rotary ones that are pretty standard and they work fine. Do keep an eye out because sometimes the diameter in here is a little too tight for the standard M4 HPA nozzle, so just keep an eye out for that one. The other big part, make sure you get yourself a really good bucking. So buckins, as you know, will wear and tear, and since we're dealing with a lot of high pressure air and BBs just flying through these things, they wear out quickly. Generally, you want to get something tougher than what you usually use in an AEG, or the recommendation from Wolverine Airsoft is actually use the maple leaf ones because they're really tough and they're going to last you a lot longer than a standard one. Now let's go ahead and take a look at just some gun tips that can save you a little bit of money down the road and maybe help you build something a little bit special. So you guys know me and my philosophy, one gun fits all, and this is that fits all. I've already spent the money to build the internals of my M4. Everything's running perfectly, and I don't want to have to buy another HPA, right? So I've developed two upper receivers that will fit on here perfectly fine. This is a good cheat, so you can almost have multiple guns if you need it. The only reason why I do this is I like sniper support. I also like getting close to people. Both of these weapons actually give me plenty of FPS. This one here is 330 FPS to about 460. This one here is 390, upwards of 500 plus. Big change there. And that's the cool thing with HPA. The size of the barrel, how tight that inner barrel is, really counts. So you don't need something uber long or super tight to give you really good performance. Just a good cheat for you. Now the last cool tip I'll give you is to, after you build your gun, ready to do some solid testing with it, build yourself a cheat sheet. Go out in the yard, get yourself some 20s, get yourself some 40s, because as you know, fields will chrono your HPAs with 40s. So go ahead and get some so you can do some preliminary testing to make sure you can fit their requirements. And then just start shooting it, man. Fill out some sort of cheat sheet like this one, where all you're doing is you're rating your PSI levels with your BB weight. So we actually started with these at 80 PSI, start moving up every 10. And that way, when we go to a field, let's say you go to New Kent, where their field requirement is nothing over 400, you can look at your cheat sheet with the BBs and kind of already know exactly how much PSI you need to run it with the requirements of the field. And same goes for any other field out there. Just a good way of being ahead of the game and beating a little bit of that chrono time that you're going to need at each field. So that kind of finishes up this one. Like I said, just some quick tips for you guys as you're really getting to fine-tune those HPA weapons. For more tips and tricks, stay subscribed, and hopefully we'll see you on the field.